Hey, beautiful family. Welcome into the broadcast. So you are now, I'm your host, Prophetess Nikki. I'm going to dive right into this video because I want to teach you something today about silence, strategic silence. I want y'all to hashtag that strategic silence. I want to teach you how to gain everything that already belongs to you, but you have to be strategic in your silence. You know, people will regret every single thing when you learn to do this. And you have to learn how not to be too emotional to the point of your life where you begin to over explain and over question, where you show too much care to people who show none or 1% to you. When you stop caring, when you stop chasing, that means not literally chasing a person. That can mean you can be in pursuit of trying to do everything in your power to make something happen, to make this work, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a business venture, doesn't matter what it is. You weren't built to chase. God said the blessings of the Lord will run you down and overtake you. So this is going to teach you about strategic silence. You got to learn to be very strategic, just like your enemy. The enemy is very strategic. The enemy watches and he lurks before he strikes. He observes before he strikes. He'll strike when you get the greatest news, and he'll strike when you are at the most vulnerable moment of your life. You struck when you learn how strategic your silence is. This will make people regret every single thing they've done to you. When you learn how to hide that emotion, when you learn not to show your feelings. You ever heard that saying before? Don't wear your feelings on your shoulders. You have to learn not to do that, because when you learn not to do it, the enemy doesn't know what you're trying to do. He doesn't know what he's doing is bothering you. You have to learn to be strategic in your silence. You have to learn not to show emotions. You do, to the point where you don't let people get the ups on you, because when people do certain things to you, and if they can see that this is bothering you, you already guessed it, y'all already know this, they're going to do it more. They're going to mash the gas, not the brake. They're going to mash the gas when they know something is bothering you. People are regretting whatever it is that they put into play, whatever it is that they put into motion, to stop you, to block you, to slow you down, to hinder you, to prevent you from doing something, becoming something, going a place. They are in regret of that because they just don't know what moves you're making. And you're not showing that whatever they didn't do, whatever they didn't give you, you're not showing that it's bothering you. It might be bothering you, but never let the enemy see you sweat. Never give the enemy pleasure. Never. To let him know that whatever he's doing to you or has done to you has affected your life to whatever degree that they think they did. Strategic silence, hashtag it. Strategic silence. They will regret everything. When you don't try to make it happen, that's when it happens. When you give up, when you stop trying, that's when God will make it happen. This is when God will cause things that you've been trying to make happen for so long, and boom, there it is. Why is that? Because you're putting out in the universe, you're putting out in the world that you don't have this. I don't know how to get this. You're putting doubt out, and whatever you put out, you're going to get it back. When you just sit in a seat of power, when you sit in the seat of authority, when you know what you have a right to have, when you know what is your birthright, you have to know that you have a blood-bought right to be wealthy, to be healthy, to be whole, to be complete, to be successful. That's the will of God for your life. You don't have to try to force anything. You don't. You don't have to force it. When you stop over explaining, over sharing, over caring, when you stopped and you turned that into strategic silence, this is what's going to cause people to regret everything they've done, however they've treated you, however they've mistreated you. This will make people regret that because they don't know what you're thinking because you're not voicing it, you're not airing it. This makes the enemy nervous. This makes certain Satan so nervous. This keeps him at the drawing board trying to devise ways to stop you. Never help the enemy destroy you. Never help the enemy slow you down. We have to learn to be strategic in this life. The Bible tells us we have to be harmless as a dove, but be wise as a serpent. You gotta be wise as a serpent, but harmless as a dove. And you're gonna become all of that and more when you learn how strategic and how powerful that your silence is. Learn not to show your emotions. Learn not to wear it on your face. Learn not to show how you feel. Get in front of a mirror and practice it. Just think on something that somebody did to you, said to you, that was unfair. Maybe it made you angry. Maybe it made you sad. Maybe it made you feel bad. Maybe it embarrassed you, made you feel guilty, ashamed. Think about it. But while you're thinking on it, stand in front of a mirror and just watch the expressions on your face and practice concealing that hurt. Because sometimes we can wear hurt on our face. Did y'all know that? You can wear pain on your face. God is asking you to be strategic in your silence. Learn to be quiet. You have to learn to have a strategy when it comes to defeating your adversary. You have to learn how to do it. And how much more powerful than silence? You're not doing it to mistreat anybody. You're doing it for your own good, family. You're doing it so you can learn to hone in to that power. People will regret it. I'm telling y'all. Not that you care, but this will help you going forward in your life. They're going to regret it. See, people always remember you win, and they will always judge you about who you used to be. This is why people have a hard time accepting the person you become or the person that you're becoming. This is what's going to make it so much more difficult for people to receive you and accept you for who you are now, because they can't even fathom, they can't even picture in their mind that you are this person that you are now. You are a swan. You're not in that cocoon anymore. You have transformed into a beautiful butterfly. Now you're thinking for yourself. You got control over your life more than you did when they know you. Now you're spreading your wings and you're flying. Now you are thinking. When you learn to think for yourself, people of God, you become a threat. You do. That's because people who used to have control over you, they don't now, because you're learning how to think. It's one thing to think, but you have to think properly. You have to learn how to think. We as a people, we have to learn how to think. And the most healthy way to think is how God wants us to think. We have to learn how to change the way we used to think to the way God wants us to. That's a kingdom mindset. You have to learn to be a spiritual being, because that's who you are. You live in a body, you house a soul. That's who you are. You are a spirit. You're not flesh. This is not who you are. The flesh that people see, this is not who you are. Just be quiet and scream, but not out loud. Do it silently. That's who you are. People will regret the day that they didn't help you. They're going to regret the day they didn't support you. They're going to regret the day they didn't lend you a helping hand. They're going to regret the day that they didn't stand up for you. They are. They're going to regret the day they had an opportunity to love you genuinely and authentically. They're going to hate the day that they walked away and didn't give you what you rightfully deserve. Sometimes people don't give you what you deserve because they think they're the only one that carry it. God said, I have a ram tied in the bush. Whatever you didn't get from somebody that you thought you were supposed to get, God is so faithful, family. He'll give it to you through somebody else. Whoever didn't love you properly, God allows somebody else to come into your life and love you. Whoever didn't support you, whatever person that you wanted that support from and you didn't get it from them, God will allow somebody else to give it. God will never let you go without it. So think about that. This is why people are going to regret their actions. They're going to regret their decisions because it didn't stop you. It created a beast. Stay in that beast mode, family, and just keep rising above everything. Keep soaring, keep elevating, and just know every level you get to, there's a new devil on that level. Thank you for tuning in to the broadcast of You Are Enough. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share these videos, and jump over to my Instagram at Nikki Mccray and give me your support. Jump to the back of the YouTube page and click those links to purchase your book and any product. Christmas is coming up. The holidays are coming. Send it to somebody who needs it. Just bless somebody this season. Until next time.